Welcome to the monthly stream for Books That Burn. We have a bunch of really awesome guests. I'm Robin. I'm one of the co-hosts of the podcast. And we're going to all say hello and who we are.
Amanda?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Amanda,
You're fine.
Hello, I'm Amanda. I run Classy Book Reviews with my best friend, and we write book reviews and share recommendations. And you can also find me on Twitter, which I believe is linked wherever the links are.
Yes, we have your links in the show notes. Well,
Yes.
in the episode description.
Yes. The YouTube notes for the thing. Yes. All right. CA.
Hi, I am CA. I am a rhymer of words, maker of beats. I'm part of the collective Grid Squid out of Central Texas and New Orleans, and I am a feeder of stray cats everywhere, and by everywhere I mean whatever's next to me. Yeah.
Amazing. I am Erica. I'm the host of the LezRepresent podcast. We're currently on hiatus, but when we're not, we are interviewing a lot of different queer individuals from the community, just getting to know someone, their passions, their stories, what they're up to these days, and like their experiences. And it's just a fun way to get to know someone in the community. So yeah, check us out. Our podcasts are all still up. Hopefully we'll have new ones soon, but currently we are on hiatus.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Nicole. I am the other co-host at Books That Burn, and very shortly I will also be launching a podcast with Robin and my other sibling called Point and Play, that is about dance and music things, answering any and all dance and music questions that we have the information or can research to answer for you, and just looking at some really cool things that people have put online and commenting on them. Go ahead, Sage or Smiley, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Smiley. That's about it, honestly.
All right.
Okay.
That's real.
And Sophie.
Yes, that smiles in the darkest corners of the internet.
Yeah.
We love that.
It's just like you go to the dark web. I'm just in a shady corner. Like, hey, you want some serotonin?
The serotonin
We all need some
killer.
serotonin. I feel that.
All you need is your soul. I mean,
Sounds about right in this economy.
Mm-hmm. And that leaves me. I'm Sophie. I'm the newbie. Sophie Whitmore, author of Catch Lily 2, the Game and Immortal series, which is queer and punk and filled with so many monsters and plot twists that honestly I didn't see coming because I don't plot.
Hello.
Hey, David, we're doing intros.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at the Sophie Whit, WHIT.
Hey.
Thank you.
That sounds like super
And-
fun. I think I'm gonna check that out after the stream.
And David,
Awesome.
can you introduce yourself too?
What? Oh,
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
cool. I'm David. I have a Twitch channel, and I occasionally, when they talk about a book I like, I'm on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Let me see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Wonderful. We have 2 people who
Yeah.
still need to join.
One of those is me. My computer is not being fun right
Okay.
Okay. So,
Oh, who
Roast me
is
so
David? Are you dancing clown?
Yes.
Oh.
okay.
All right. Cool.
We're making sure.
now. Yeah. Start this round without me. It's probably
You
gonna
made
take me a
Nicole
while.
briefly worry that the code was visible to the audience, is what just happened.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I
Okay.
haven't changed it from last time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Sage, are you not in for this round then?
Give me a sec. I may or may not be if my computer wants to cooperate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Everyone hit refresh on Jackbox and put in the code again because it is almost definitely timed out, and we want you to do that not while the timer is counting down,
Yes.
because that happens every time.
It should still autofill. You should still be okay.
Yeah, you just put in the exact same code and name.
Well, it Well, okay. My computer does not lose them.
Mine usually doesn't. It did today, so I'm mentioning it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I keep on having these fake out sneezes, and I hate them.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
So,
Yeah.
we interviewed Sophie about their book, and you'll be able to hear that interview early next year because our recording queue is long.
Yeah.
But Catch Lily 2 is really great, and it's a really great book. I did the written review last fall, and so I'm very excited. I'm really glad Sophie could join us.
A question
really
about
glad.
that book. Questions
Yes.
about that book, Sophie.
Yep.
Is there anything in it that might not be good for like people that are younger, or just kind of something that like people that might be younger and like anything not?
I'd say honestly, it's probably like upper teen to like new adult, probably for rating. And that's more for like I'd say like comic book violence, but like probably like maybe Deadpool level.
Yay!
Yeah.
And Sage, I do have the CWs in my written review if you want those later.
The
Content warnings in my written review if you want those later. I can get you that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
That's why I put them. All right.
I think we are good to go. I'm going to uncover our room code if anybody is watching and would like to jump in as
the
an audience. You are free to do so.
Excellent.
It's been a while since I've been on stream.
So, if anyone knows Quiplash but not Quiplash 3, we can now do custom questions for the final round, which is an exciting development. Very excited about this. We've had it for a little bit, but I remain excited because it just helps.
It's so much better.
It's so exciting. It helps so much.
Sound easy? That's because it is. Points are scored based on the
Schmitty, I missed that voice.
May 2021 TVT Villains and Heroes is the topic of today's stream. It's a question from our chat on YouTube. Welcome back, Eric. We have a habitual viewer that we appreciate very, very much, and he's back with us today. And I assume that is Eric in the audience also. All right, so now. Oh. I just saw my question.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a very nerdy answer. That, yeah, it's fine. All right, so for a couple of new people,
time's almost up.
the goofier the better. Just as kind of a reminder / information. No political jokes, please, and nothing that would be graphic, so to speak.
Don't let me down.
No graphic stuff? Okay, got you.
But
Oops.
no graphic descriptions. Nothing that would require like a trigger warning as opposed to a content warning, essentially, and leave current politics out of it. But the goofier and wilder your answers, the more likely you are to win, statistically.
I got you.
It's a hero's. Oh, I didn't vote. Oh no. Oops. I was staring at the
Apparently-
answers and I
damn,
didn't pick
bro.
one.
It
Nice.
is against,
I'll throw them off a 40-story building to teach them a lesson.
it's against your morals to vote on a hero related.
This is true.
I gotta say, this is my favorite
Oh.
question we have on any of our lists. This is This is what I just always want to know.
We need more OSHA-related questions.
We do.
Oh, yeah,
They're so funny.
We need
Might
more
be
OSHA.
an OSHA themed month at one point.
That would be fantastic.
Do
okay,
we-
the problem is we would need someone
Oh.
who knows more about OSHA
Oh,
to help us
that's
make
okay.
the questions.
That's okay. We can find those
Alright,
people,
check
or I
this
can do a
out.
lot of research. Also, we should choose whichever month Labor Day is in, which I want to say is August, and I might be wrong.
September.
September?
September.
Okay, we should make September our OSHA month.
That would be funny.
True animals, not all plots. Oh, these are both real.
You guys are coming out strong. These are very good answers so far.
There aren't no animals are true animals. Just there's the one we said was the animal, and then convergent evolution meant that there's other things that look like it, and we're like, no, those are false. It's arbitrary.
It's okay, Robin. You can say crabs.
Time to pick the one you like best.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It also has reshaped my thoughts on tree bugs as a concept. I have grown.
I feel like I know
Nice.
who wrote one of these.
I forgot to vote.
No, and it was neither of them.
Oh wow.
I'm glad that other people
Honestly, that took me out.
appreciate my bad jokes.
And now,
Sorry if you heard random laughter. That was me.
What is TVT? TV tropes?
I was-
choose your favorite.
Is it TVT? Yes. Yes.
Oh,
TV
TV tropes. Okay.
It'll make sense if I know my actual name, my joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well now I have to vote.
Well,
for
now we
that
know
one.
who it is.
Yeah, no.
Robin, your answer, I liked it, but it would have been way funnier if it was I am Ghost.
It would be way funnier if I'd had more than 5 seconds to type my answer.
Let's see the
Ah,
next
damn.
one.
Hey, I found David.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite.
Find an Abercrombie and Fitch store.
I don't know what that is, so I'm going
That's
with David.
It's
That's
a
a
shoe
throwback.
store.
Oh man, I should have
clothing
read
store.
Abra Zombie Infant.
Oh,
it's not
fire.
David.
What?
Missed
Fire.
opportunity. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so good.
I've been bamboozled.
What's next?
Wow, we are not playing to our stereotypes of ourselves tonight, I
That's
guess.
fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
I like how I haven't made like
I
a
mean, me
Batman
neither.
or an answer in months, and yet none of you, everyone's like anytime it's the Batman.
Okay, but
you're here.
but you would not take off those pajamas for like a week. Is the thing.
We can't
Yeah.
bring up.
On principle.
Remember when you thought Batman killed Santa Claus, bro?
What?
Remember
What?
that time? Bro, I like
No, I
90%.
didn't say Batman
Real.
killed.
Pick your favorite.
I was Batman, and I wanted to kill Santa Claus. That's it.
Ah, well, that's.
Oh yeah, I
understandable.
do remember that.
Yes.
No, we were
topic
in the
is
moment.
TV tropes of heroes and villains.
Ah, that's the theme. Okay, it wasn't that. That's...
Yeah, I came up with it
Hey.
20 minutes before people started joining the thing.
Ah.
You survived.
I ran
They're
out of
pretty
time on
good,
that
though.
last one.
Can you survive?
Thank
the
you.
scoreboard?
Yeah, we keep lists of the questions that we've used, and so I can pull questions we've used previously and remix them into new lists. So this is partially questions from one of our previous TV
Round
tropes
2 is
rounds,
here.
and then
The
partially
points
new
are doubled,
questions.
so stop talking about
To be
round
fair,
already.
our TV
helps a
tropes
lot.
questions include like
lot of
6
heroes and villains
hours of
questions.
me sitting there and scrolling a website that used to be one of my favorites before they did some very weird structural updates. So we have a lot of our questions are TV trope or trope inspired.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I have a winner. All right. I hope it's good.
Same. I also hope mine are good because mine were not good for the last.
Hi, princess. Our senior editing assistant is meowing at me because she desperately would love to be fed. And in her defense, Saturdays when we do the stream, I usually feed them late. So
No.
Her begging an hour early is understandable.
You're almost out of time. Don't forget your safety
13
Oh, rush me.
seconds. Question for the stream. Favorite TV trope, villain trope, and most disliked trope? What trope do you love and what trope do you hate about villainry on
I am
TV?
so ready for this
Oh
next
my
part.
god, I have a list. This is not for me though.
Top.
Continue.
It is for you. You're on the
It's
stream.
time to get on the stream.
Yeah.
Can I enter my hat in the ring?
Go for it. Chuck that hat in.
Shower someone with points.
Not checking to make sure they're dead before you go into your next evil thing.
Is that favorite or least favorite?
That's my least favorite. They don't make sure the death trap works.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, I'm just gonna assume my plan was masterful and leave you here to escape. It
Right.
annoys me. It's no longer funny or fun to watch. It's just stupid.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, I love a good inept villain trope.
Well, but there's a difference between Doofenshmirtz, where like the whole thing is that he's inept, and then the villain has the idiot ball this week. And
Yeah.
I use the term idiot ball because that's the trope. I wish there was a better
It
term
don't-
for that, but that's literally what it's called in like sitcoms when they're like, well, someone has to do a thing that makes the plot happen this week because someone doesn't have common sense this week. That's what that's called.
As someone who
That made
never
me
has
laugh,
common
Sophie.
And next is
Honestly, I'm gonna say my favorite villain trope is that they're always
now
impeccably
it's time to vote
dressed.
for your favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
That's fair.
Actually.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's great.
Muffin bar. The muffin bar.
I love that it's a MacGuffin muffin.
a MacGuffin muffin.
A McMuffin. A Mac-Muffin.
A mac a muffin. I love it.
Keep a secret.
So I believe it
How
was
can you not like
Erica
a
who said
MacGuffin
you have a list of
Oh gosh,
things.
I do.
What is at the
Oh
top?
my! Oh, these are
Oh.
both
What's your favorite?
Oh fuck.
Well,
You're
okay, well, I know,
welcome.
which one, I know which one David might have done.
Oh y'all.
Oh
are
no,
in
one
for
of
it.
them is just me.
Boom.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
I would be more
nice.
responsive, but yes.
was that a
Now
Marvel
we
reference?
have
It was.
Yes. I appreciate that reference so much.
You're welcome.
That's
fun part.
Alright,
Axolotls.
that explains why I didn't get it. I
Hey.
was like, why is everyone liking that? Okay, alright, I'm good.
Zack Snyder
Um,
ruined that moment. I hate him for that so much.
Alright, okay, I applaud axolotls, but also
Damn,
someone
bro.
else's evil lair. That
If it had just said inside an army, I would have voted for someone else's evil lair, but the axolotl specificity
Now
won
it's
it
time
over
to
for
vote
me.
your favorite.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah, bro.
I can't afford a one-bedroom evil lair. Like,
Speaking of impeccably dressed villains,
see it's the
Nice.
trope that it applies to like here. I don't know. It's like it's not specifically heroes and villains, but it's become like I will sometimes I'll be like, do I need to DNF a book over this? Is like instant recovery from head trauma, or just casually inflicting head trauma and then just like not worrying about it like at all. I'm like,
Next one
you
up.
can't. The TV shows, they lie. No, you're not up a day after your
Oh,
concussion.
what?
No. Oh my goodness.
Oh fuck.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
That
no.
makes sense.
I know.
Actually though.
I understand if I
Oh,
lose this one. That's really
OSHA
funny.
regulations is
That's
fire.
so funny.
Oh my
In-
god.
They all
Yours
resigned
was-
to that
yours
day
was
'cause
really
they
good.
never-
in my
I need to-
defense, I didn't expect that to get any points. I was just pandering to the joke. But it's
That was a
fine.
good one
But
though.
you
Would be
pandered to
an
the
OSHA
joke,
worker's
Nicole.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh my-
You pander, that's how you win.
Not
Sorry, now we're in
always.
second to last place.
Sorry,
Tail was
guys.
popping the second to last place here.
Flash.
Sorry guys, my cat
Chance to
clearly
make
displayed
your
fire
mark.
extinguisher needs to be
You'll
fed.
each receive-
Okay, but I have seen cats that have similar names to that.
I call it clearly for short.
Cats named after objects is like a whole thing that happens.
the thing is,
Robin has a cat named after an object.
I was
Why
gonna
are we
say,
debating this? You have Grimoire.
I was about to bring that up. I have a cat named Grimoire, but what happens is either people go, "Oh, nice," or "Is that French? What is that?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is, but that's not the point. It means a magic book." Okay, clearly we did different things with our childhoods, wherein I didn't know that this was going to be a word people didn't know.
Yeah.
But I had to explain to like a bunch of people at work what a grimoire is.
How did that go?
I explained what a grimoire is, and they were like, "Oh."
On the off chance that we have anyone who ever watches this video that doesn't know, can you TLDR it for our audience?
It's a magic book. Like that's what I said. It's an old magic book. There can be more nuanced definitions, but the thing they have in common is old magic book, and then what exactly else it means depends on exactly the setting and situation. Also, the funny thing is my wife named the cat. I didn't actually pick the name Magic Book for our cat.
Okay, there is more nuance that I was hoping you would have had to explain to your coworkers, but okay, that's fair. A magic book is probably the most PG version of this.
Oh, I mean, if a spell book is going to be bound in human skin, you're going to call it a grimoire. That is the thing.
Yeah, it's not just an old spell book. It is specifically,
someone didn't answer.
A lot of people didn't quite.
A lot of people. People were so riveted by my thing about what grimoire is that it got interesting. Oh my goodness.
Well, one of these could be my sibling, and I hope that's not true.
All right.
It might be.
It was supposed to be hacking into military satellites. I could not spell satellites fast enough.
Liking the room 2003.
All I'm saying is one of these is
a
villainry,
villain
the other one is
It is.
Joke's on you, I don't have a sibling.
If you still
Yeah, you
jump to the
do.
museum, as long as you
Well-
give them like to the original, like where they're from.
Sage, you are, or Smiley, sorry, you are adopted by virtue of being David's best friend, so you do have siblings.
I have my friend family, but like biologically I have no siblings.
That's fair.
And now, pick your favorite.
Sage, I mean, you fit all the criteria. You're the youngest and yet the tallest. You know.
Yeah, right.
Not the best relationship. Not the best relationship with your parents. Boom, you're in. It's all the criteria.
Yeah,
you see.
So I made an OSHA joke, and now I am voting for the OSHA joke because it did get me too. What's the thing?
Inappropriate shoes. Inappropriate shoes. I didn't see that after.
Tell me I'm wrong though. How many TV shows have people that are heroes wearing dumbest shoes?
You're talking about every female superhero, period.
I like that. Someone bad, someone badder.
Tony came for the snack.
Listen, Tony knows what's up.
Tony does know what's up, man.
I mean, if you're
I
breaking
like
into a
it.
stronghold,
Those
you
were
need
like
to-
If you go to the middle school canteen for something more than the actual snacks, then I don't
The
know.
fact that they call it a canteen for y'all, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle school canteens are an
Nice.
experience.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Also, you're gonna get to like keep the little crown in the next round. It's very
Yeah.
fun.
Oh.
All right.
Didn't realize we had royalty.
Alright. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, did you need to pause or something?
Oh yeah, I needed to pause to go get my headphones I was gonna switch to my phone because my actual headphones are being...
It is paused.
All right.
Alright, thank you. I'll be right back.
You're welcome.
So, with the still answering the favorite and least favorite villain trope, I think my least favorite is a villain that seems either like they have an agenda that has nothing to do with the hero, or they seem super complicated and super cool. And I don't mean that in like an admirational way. I mean like they make sense. They have a solid backstory. They have some kind of anything presentation wise that like makes sense for who they are. And then because of plot shenanigans, there's gonna be a turn and they come over to the hero side, which is not the part I dislike. The part I dislike is that if they are on the hero side, they are incompetent now. They only
this
have
actually tags on to
competency.
what I don't like about that.
Okay, if they actually have competency, it's only as the bad guy, and the instant that they're on the hero side, well, they lose any and all everything that they could have possibly had. And quite
This
frankly,
is about Ron Stoppable, isn't it?
Ron Stoppable is not a villain, excuse you.
He's only competent when he's briefly a villain.
No, it's actually not about
Like
Ron
favorite arc.
Stoppable. I am okay. I'm okay with
yeah.
Ron Stoppable. I am not okay with Arrow, the show. Let's just say that. Ron Stoppable was funny.
Yeah, Ron Stoppable is making fun of that.
Yeah,
thing.
Ron Stoppable was a sarcastic, brief villainy, and in a cartoon that like routinely plays with characters' abilities, with a main character, Kim Possible, who is super great all the time and has competent villains that she's up against and incompetent ones. It all just kind of depends. So that was fine. But shows like Arrow were interesting for like a half a season, and then things started happening and it was like, okay, well, we nerf everybody when we feel like it, or we suddenly they are incredibly powerful when we feel like I didn't care anymore. So that's my least favorite. I think
My least favorite.
That's why I stopped watching The Flash.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, Erica.
Oh, I need to answer questions, and for some reason my Jackbox sent me somewhere else.
Oh, weird.
YPTQ is the code. Hopefully that'll get you back in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
I think my least favorite trope isn't specific to, or it is specific to heroes turning villains.
Mhm.
The example I'm thinking of is also a Marvel TV show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay.
When Daisy, I don't know, goes off on her, I wouldn't call her a villain, but, you know, according to the government, she's a villain.
Yeah.
But she could have, like, I think it goes hand in hand with the secret keeping trope, which was one of my least favorite tropes in any form of media. But it's like you watch it and you're like, just tell literally anybody, and these bad things will not be happening.
Yeah.
But that's not like that's the first example that came to mind, but I feel like it's definitely not the only one.
Yeah.
That's valid.
I feel like
get turned villains because they just won't talk to people, and that's something that just drives me crazy. Probably because I talk too much.
Kind of to add on that kind of conversation with the secret thing.
Non-poisonous
That's really good. Oh, that's amazing.
I don't know what. My entire mic just bugged out. What the hell happened?
The antithesis of poison ivy, I'm guessing.
Damn, that
Love
sucks.
it.
Well,
That's fire.
Without
Oh
further
my
ado,
god.
Because I watched all of Harley Quinn, the animated series.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
good.
good shit in this one.
It's
Oh my god.
so good.
Oh,
thank you. Oh my god.
that's amazing.
I feel like crap today. Holy.
Robin, that was fire. I'm sorry that lost.
That's alright. Thank
Fire.
you. Appreciate it.
The thing I don't like about the villain tropes is generally like when they do come over to the good side, which if a villain is popular enough, they'll try to do that. Is that it's like the redemption arcs are usually done very poorly.
Yeah.
They're usually done very poorly, and when it gets to a point like they've crafted a really great villain, and to do that they have to commit atrocities. And it's like, how do you forgive those things? And they usually don't ever pinpoint on that, and sometimes they will just let, like, it's awful when you see it, like, definitely when it's gendered.
Yeah.
It's like, if it's a male villain, they'll usually have to do, like, a few very tiny things, and for some reason they will be forgiven, or they will have to make a sacrifice that does not even close.
Right.
Doesn't even do anything close to attain for the things that they've done, and we're just supposed to forgive them. Like, we're just supposed to be okay with this, and like, oh, and now they're dating the main hero, and we're supposed to be like, okay with this?
I'm gonna assume
I don't know.
The 7/1 was 7-Eleven.
Probably. That's what I'm assuming.
And if so, then yes, because free public restrooms. That's just convenient.
And next is
Anyway, and it also bothers me when they're like, well, the only way we're gonna make them actually atone for their sins is to do like the whole greatest sacrifice thing. I'm sorry.
See,
I saw a thing where someone was talking, because of course the reason everyone's talking about villain redemption things is because of the Cruella movie, but I saw something where someone was talking about it today, the thing you were just explaining, but they called it the Sylar effect, which I thought was such a perfect name for this thing, where like the audience likes the villains so much that the writers scrambled to put them in the main cast, but it wasn't in the plan. And as someone who watched and loved Heroes until it got worse after they had to scramble to do things after the writer's strike, absolutely. Like, you can't take someone who spends the entire first season-ish literally hunting down people to kill them and do stuff I'm not going to talk about on the stream. You can't have someone do that systemically and then be like, oh, never mind, he's just gonna be with the heroes now. Like, you can't. Like, someone like Zuko was part of his arc the whole time, and also
and also
he
legitimately
spent so long working to atone.
changed as a person, and was
But-
being accountable for and atoning for his
But when someone
actions.
like Sylar, where the reason that they stuck him in the main cast obviously is because fans really, really liked him because he's pretty hot. Like, when that's what happened, it doesn't make sense for that character to do that thing. And then you can feel the tension of, but why are they doing this? The only reason it makes sense for them to do this if it's a double secret bluff and they're actually going to kill everybody. But why would the heroes accept them? Yeah, like it just breaks. I agree with your thing. I added my rant in agreement.
Next up, Lady Dimitrescu joins the heroes.
Oh my god, please!
Oh, how's she gonna do that? She has kids to look after.
Who's
Not
Lady
like-
Dimitrescu?
Fine.
I'm sorry,
the
I
one
didn't
game,
watch. I haven't watched
Resident Evil
anyone's
8.
stream, so I don't know.
Okay, all right.
So I don't know what's actually happened to her. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. I won't spoil it then, because I know.
She's obviously going to die. Like, there's no. It's Resident Evil. The villains do not live unless it's Wesker. Even then, I think they killed him off recently.
She will live. She will live forever in our hearts. Honestly.
You know, a villain that I think they did right was that guy from season 1 in Westworld.
Same.
Yes, it's very good.
Alright, 9
Please
seconds,
watch it.
everybody.
If you like sci-fi, you want to watch it.
Oh hell yeah.
Really?
Sci-fi is my favorite genre, and I really liked it.
Rip.
Okay, let's see what you've wrought.
Eric in our chat says, on the top of villain tropes, one of my favorite tropes is a villain who knows how they are a monster / evil / whatever, but there's something that has kind of bound them to the role.
Dapping, rapping, and jaywalking.
But like they don't want to be it.
That's how I got to work for a while.
This is how I imagine you getting to work without your car.
I will say, so on the flip side, a demon trope that I really like.
Fire.
Oh damn! All right.
Thank you.
Nice. On the flip side, a demon. Oh my god. A villain trope that I really like.
Vote for the one you like
Is just. This is purely because I find it amusing. But just evil lairs that will kill you
Plot armor is where you're never gonna die. You're probably not gonna seriously get hurt. You're never going to exit the show, the book, the whatever, because the writers, the author, whatever, love you too much, and it's just not gonna happen. It's
Okay, so like Hayden Panettiere in Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, yes.
This is good.
Right, but Hayden's is a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep,
like,
do it.
yes, you know, the literal, you know, super healing character, yes, has plot armor, but you probably wouldn't feel the need to call it this trope. It'd be someone more like
Plot armor is usually when they don't have a logical reason.
Right.
They're
Like, there
gonna
isn't a
walk
good
through the
in-
hail of bullets and come out the other end, and they will recover.
Yeah.
Because they just will, because they have their main character.
Both of these
and they're
are funny,
important.
by the way.
So
Both of these
Meredith
are
from
really
Grey's
funny.
Anatomy.
And somehow they always have like an
yes.
unreal amount of trauma revolving around their parents.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
I
a
tried
lot
to
of
make that
stuff
joke and no one
happens.
got it.
Oh. I was gonna say the villain trope. The villain
Shoot
trope.
me.
The villain trope that I really like is when evil lairs are just completely laden with murderous traps in a way that does not make sense because there are henchmen and or other people living and working there that would die.
Okay, the thing that I appreciate about that for the Joker's lair in the animated series on HBO,
Yeah, I'm gonna lose to
the
this.
thing that I appreciate it for that one is his lair absolutely walking around would kill you, and he does not care how many of his henchmen die.
This is the
So,
trope that I
it-
find
Please.
very good. I like this trope.
Right,
I think
right.
it's hilarious, and I'm going to caveat and say hilarious if used well. Like
Right,
there
right,
are
right.
absolutely like just it kind of destroys credibility in the moment for whatever is happening. That is totally true. But like for example, the evil villain lair where all of the obvious entrances are going to murder you. But fun fact, there are secret corridors that you only know about if you live and work there. That the hero just doesn't have access to. It doesn't find out about because they're not gonna automatically just know. You know, like stuff like that is funny. Or like in, this is not a hero and villain thing, I don't think. But like in The Pacifier, when the garage was booby-trapped to murder you. Does anybody remember that movie?
Which one?
The Pacifier? With
Oh,
Vin
yeah.
Diesel?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know
Oh,
when they
the
had to like
Rock.
get the thing at the very end and they had to go through the garage of death?
Yeah.
That is a functional part of the house that they supposedly use based off of all the stuff on the shelves of the wall. And it is a death trap.
Let's see how it'll be
So
remembered.
how do you use the garage?
I keep my keys in my
It's so
volcanic
funny.
kit.
Yeah, exactly. Like stuff like that is
Hey,
so
I'm second
funny to
place.
me.
My
might
world.
leave after
Well,
this.
Okay, so may I offer the probably has OCD perspective
For what? In
for having a
unusable death
weird
traps?
for having a weirdly elaborate set of rituals necessary to enter a space that yes, you do use that every day, but something about the dance of actually having to go through the rigmarole to do the thing is mentally cathartic for some reason. I had a
That's
series
different.
where in order to get into a safe in my home, I had to open a series of locked boxes where the key for one box was in the next box. And I always did it in sequence and
That's-
always put them all the way back.
That is not on the same level as what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about has to be up to like the...
I think they never used that garage in the pacifier. I think that
Yeah,
was the
there's-
point. It was supposed to look like a regular garage.
Right, but
technically
that's-
they never used it.
But they don't explain that, which makes it just very funny to me.
Well, that's where they were hiding the top secret whatever, because I don't remember
Right.
what it was he was hiding.
don't- it's
So
a-
I think
it's a
it was,
box.
I think it was just wanting to look like a normal garage, but they all knew never to use it for that reason.
A thing, I might leave after this round because
Time's almost up. Hurry.
my nose real runny. I feel like shit, and I
Okay.
don't really feel like doing stream after this. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You're all right.
Yeah, it's good to do.
Um,
Are you ready
I
for
do
Alright,
really
my
want to learn
answer
the
made
Peter
it
Pan
in.
to dance again, though. Honestly.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they-
really enjoy layers
The
that
three
like
things you
look
need to
like
be
they
good
should
at to
murder all of the
truly get ahead
henchmen,
in
and then
life.
there's some reason why they don't. It just entertains me a lot.
All of these are
Well-
real. Is there a
Get paid and food security.
Gatorade.
Get paid and food security are the same answer. So,
Get paid, get laid, Gatorade. The rhyme.
Yeah,
fits.
but one has a security pun.
yeah, which is why I'm clicked on that one.
Thank
You're
The
welcome.
rhyme got me, Dave. The
Robin,
rhyme got me.
Gatorade.
Plan for escaping
I don't
Eric
like
in the
energy
chat
drinks.
says,
I don't like Gatorade or Powerade. I just don't.
What?
We talked to
I don't like fruit drinks that are thin. I like smoothies. I can't stand strawberry milk. I do not like Gatorade, Powerade. I just,
flavored water.
yeah, I can't do flavored water. Yeah.
I love that both of these involve social anxiety
Yeah. I
Same
just
hat
drink
on
anything.
somebody.
I drink pretty much everything that isn't poisonous.
Good job.
And I just, my best explanation is if my brain goes, this is a thin fruit drink, I cannot. Like flavor thin. Just,
Ah.
Gotcha.
My dad had been on a diet on one of those, and I hated every single second of it. Even though if I went on a diet, there would be
Chicken.
nothing left.
no, I don't mean thin in a phobic sense. I mean the
Oh,
like,
no, I
strawberry
know.
milk is the epitome of what I mean by the thin fruit flavor in a place where it should
Like-
not be.
If you put
Yeah, like-
enough strawberry powder, it is no longer thin. Just saying.
Like, well, yeah, I know you're talking about, like, not a lot of flavor.
Not
yeah, I
recommending
know.
doing that though.
Yeah.
Man, 2 draws in a row. Damn.
What about
Nice.
strawberry milkshake?
Oh, I like. Well, strawberry milkshake is okay. It solves the thin problem because there's a textural component to it in my head. Like strawberry
half of the
milkshakes are okay, but I'm almost never going to pick a fruit flavor for a milkshake. My brain adds the necessary caveat that chocolate technically is a fruit. So other than chocolate, I never pick a fruit flavor for a milkshake.
That's how you loophole your way out of getting the other half of that Beanie Baby. So,
Yeah. Like, okay, I touched the BB baby. Now I run.
listen, all I'm saying is that grabbing the other half and running is still just technically touching it. You're just with some
Yeah.
side activity involved.
It's just a longer
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a longer touch while I'm running away and going to my house. Which
It's a long touch, and I want this touch to happen, not here. So
My legs, what my legs are doing is completely independent of what's in my hand. I'm just running. I just happen to be holding.
Hey!
That one's yours.
I went from worst to first. Nice.
Damn.
Nice. All right.
Alright.
and on a high note.
Smiley,
I'll
have
see
a
you
good
guys
evening.
later.
Feel better.
Thank you.
Nicole,
Alright,
can you
thank
draw
you.
a thing in place to cover the code before I go to the next
give
screen?
Me 1 second. Are we playing more of this, or are we doing something else?
Does everyone like this
Alright, we're up.
list? Or would you like to
We
try
have
one
other-
of the other games?
I'm down for it, honestly.
PowerPoint presentation.
Okay.
Particularly Amanda and Sophie. You guys feel good with this? Would you like to switch to something else? How are you doing?
I just gotta like switch really quick to my laptop because my phone is lagging really quick.
Okay.
So
Okay, let's
one
do
second.
our 5-minute midstream break because it is close enough to the hour that this is when we should do that. So anyone needs to do any tech things, stretch, whatever, and then regroup in a couple minutes. Thank you to everyone who's watching the stream. Hey, Amanda, you joined very quickly.
I thought it did something wrong when it asked me to rejoin, so...
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, you're totally good.
You're good. You'll just have to be the one who hits start. So if you're good with that, if you don't like that, then I will exit it.
No, that's fine. It'll
Okay.
pop up on my, like, the internet browser, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Do
So,
not click it yet. We're not all in. All right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just tell me when.
a slightly longer message from Eric in the chat saying, he says, "No, I don't relate to the villains of this trope. It makes them intriguing." Funnily enough, there's a comic where a Joker shows off the trope I'm talking about. In The Killing Joke, at the very end, Batman is talking to the Joker about if their cycle of strife will ever end. Batman eventually says something along the lines of, "Even after all you've done, I'd still be willing to save you." And the Joker looks at Batman, and in the animated version, Mark Hamill knocks it out of the park. And he says in a defeated way, "No, I think I'm too far gone." Again, the Joker's a terrible human being. I don't like him at all, but that moment of mental sobriety was very interesting. Oh, this is talking about whoever said, "Does the villain not want to?" But the trope can also be done if the villain has set a point of no return.
I always find it interesting when there are villains that they are villains because they have powers that they cannot perceive as being good. Like those villains I always find very interesting. Like when they have the powers to, like, I don't know, like suck the life out of something, or their power is literally bad luck. How they cannot perceive how to make that good, and everyone else around them treats them like they are bad, and it just kind of self-manifests of, oh, then I must be bad.
You're not going in this
Those are the villains that I always find really interesting when they change sides, because that makes sense, because they're almost a product of social prejudice opposed to them actually wanting to be bad.
Erica, have you ever seen the anime Hunter x Hunter?
No.
You would probably like Killua.
Oh, of course.
I'm going to see an anime movie in theaters tomorrow.
Oh, Boise.
I am upset that the local theater lists sub as an option technically in their listings, but it doesn't list any show times, which probably means they had like one and I missed it because I didn't know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so our theaters are open with masks required, and I'm vaccinated, and Ava's vaccinated, so we're gonna go to a movie. And yeah, it's the movie that happens in between seasons for Demon Slayer. So I'm excited.
The last movie I saw at a theater was Rise of Skywalker, and boy, do I regret that.
A lot of people, because of how hyped it and then how disastrous it was, a lot of people went into this with the last movie they saw in theaters being Cats 2019, which I think is hilarious.
No.
That is not what happened to me, because that was the tail end of my watching everything that was maybe gonna get nominated for an Oscar for 2019, and so I watched a ridiculous number of movies into February of 2020.
First movie that I want to see in theaters is James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
The last.
You mean the one where they didn't add a subtitle, but yet it's a sequel? That one?
Yeah.
I hope that goes all right for them.
I'm excited. It's James Gunn.
All right.
Yeah.
Is everybody
I was
back?
on the concept when John Cena said, "I love peace so much, and I'll kill any man, woman, or child to get it." And I was excited. It's a great thing to say and have a silence follow.
I'm stopping myself from making a joke that is definitely against my own and our own rules. So, anyways, is everybody back? Amanda, CA, Sophie, are you guys ready to go?
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have a different icon.
I'm
it looks so weird.
Because I just realized I could have done cactus.
Oh no!
I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. I tried to go back and change it, and
You can.
You
save
could.
the comedy gold.
we could. We could just remake the lot. No, I'm kidding. I'm not
No.
No.
Next time, I will have that one.
Definitely next time, yeah.
It's so good. I'm gonna do it, and then someone's gonna take the cactus, and I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. But that's because I would have done that anyway, honestly.
You just gotta be the very best that no one ever was.
Alright.
That Sam is my real
Are
pet,
we
Sam
ready?
is my call.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
Okay. So Amanda, if you wanna hit start.
Yeah.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, Batman. Whiplash.
This is Quiplash 3.
Oh, you don't say.
End times.
Ooh.
I'm your host, Schmitty.
That would've been really good
Does
if
anybody
we
here
got
have
that
the
for,
other
like, the
half of
last
this
game of the
amulet? No?
Yes.
No? Well,
Yes.
my quest continues. It's the prequel to round 2, round 1. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went
I
for
don't
the
know
why
answers,
that was
so
pretty
make
good.
them count.
I've had a weird reading week. It involved 2 DNFs, and now I hate read that I'm going to finish because I need to talk about how much I have problems with this book. I don't have that happen often, but if I feel like I could spend more than 500 words explaining exactly why, then I push through to actually finish it, because I don't do a full review on books that I didn't finish. I do like a little explanation.
Yeah. I just saw what David's name was.
I thought it was funny.
Eric
I'm gonna
says
feel
that you'll
so
enjoy
empty.
it, Robin. Which I think was Mugen Train related? Or Demon Slayer
Good!
related?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a train involved.
Okay.
Time's running out. Safety equipment if you have to.
Oh, gosh.
I'm so tired, I don't remember the questions I was asked.
Well, they should still be... Oh, you mean you've already submitted? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, like, now I'm wondering if my
Ah.
answer makes
Better
sense.
than ever, I guess.
'Cause I'm
I will
tired.
definitely
Oh,
No turning
be
back
correcting.
did it let
my
me
answer.
add it in late? That's
now. And the first
Weird.
prompt is...
How nice would that be, though?
Have at 'em.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well.
I don't know what that one means.
Think, Mark!
I don't know what.
It's
okay.
from Invincible. It's a
Oh,
current. It's a current
I'm not.
meme.
I'm not that far yet. Don't spoil.
It's not a spoiler that somebody yells "Think, Mark." That's
Okay.
all. It's a
Banana
current
man.
meme going around.
Oh, okay. No, I think we're 3 episodes in.
Watch more.
Okay, everybody, pick your
Great.
Role
Wait,
model
did I ever
syndrome.
send you the show?
What?
That's perfect.
Wait, are you watching it with my recommendation?
I don't. Ava's the one who said we should watch it,
Oh, I just realized I need to.
so probably not technically. I'm sure you
Are you guys
mentioned
liking
it,
it?
but
It
Ava
was my
managed to
favorite-
get me interested in it without spoiling the premise, which I appreciate because I do not like spoilers.
time to pick the one you
Oh
like.
gosh!
This is
Well,
good.
here's the problem. The structural problem is that we already know the OSHA regulations don't stop them. But we also
But
know
it's
the redemption
funny.
arcs don't stop them. What do we do, truly?
Well,
Unless they're routine.
Those are both really good. Like,
Yeah.
that was a
So
really hard
good.
decision.
So the firstborn? I don't know the answer.
This is never gonna be
Those are such good answers.
It's never
Kill
gonna
all
be
the
a way that I can make a
firstborn.
cactus.
Send them to a watery grave in my penguin sewer.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
I don't need a ritual for dad jokes.
necromantic, like romantic.
Necromantic is its own word. It's just a
I
word.
mean,
What does it
you
mean
can't
though?
spell necromancer
Necromancy.
without romance.
It's
Oh.
it's just the right. You don't know the necromantic. It's just a word.
Necromantic, unfortunately, sounds like
A lot of other
you're
things.
having a relationship with the dead.
Yeah, it's yeah.
No, that's necrophilic, but okay. I
Well-
see why you were confused.
All right, choose your favorite.
To make marketing. Both of these are true. Oh, okay. Wait, Tails. Did I show you the Miss Frizzle version of the thing?
No,
Mark?
no, I don't
Oh.
think so.
I saw it in the chat. That's great.
Bro, I'm gonna send this to you right now because it's so fucking good.
Okay.
I love that show so much.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Oh my god, that's a true villain.
Oh.
Annie, are you okay?
All right. I'll have some solidarity with the people who can actually drink coffee, even though I cannot.
Who orders iced coffee without ice?
I just want more coffee in the cup.
I prefer
I want
Chill.
more coffee in my coffee. I don't
Get a
even
bigger
drink coffee.
cup.
Your favorite quip.
This supposed to say
Ooh.
vagueness.
Really good.
I don't even know if I put vagueness correctly. Like, I struggled so hard. Did I spell that correctly?
No,
Me and the U are
it's
full,
fine.
but that's it.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
but it still comes across as vagueness. So like,
Oh my god, CA, that's beautiful.
with the
I did
frizz,
this vote.
Yeah,
she looks so
that's
upset.
wonderful.
You know what the sad thing is that they probably went on trips that ended up with one of the kids that like,
Let's look at the scores.
like,
Broken.
yeah,
Yeah.
they've been shrunk.
I'd still have you guys in the
Nice.
school bus.
Gotta
Next
catch
up is
Erica.
another thing I call round 2. Prompts are more
Pokemon?
out there, and the points are doubled.
I would say that I was like a shiny form, but I'm probably just the basic.
Let's see.
I mean, basic is great. Everyone loves Squirtle, no exceptions. And if anyone rebuttals that, I'm gonna yeet you into the sun.
Hmm. I think I get more and more abstract as we play this game every time. I start out making concrete jokes, and then I just veer into wilder territory.
I start out not funny and then I get funny.
You're running out
I
of
start
That
out
makes
not
sense.
funny,
Don't be
it's
afraid to
all
use
I always do like really bad in the first couple of rounds.
Yeah. Then you kind of
What's that?
hit your stride.
Yeah, I think in the like middle of the first game I had 0 points.
That's where I'm at now. I currently have 0 points.
I've been solidly 3rd place since the second game.
awkward stammering. I felt that. I felt that.
Sophie's been MVP. Like, those are some quality
Superman has
answers.
social anxiety, though. I
wasn't expecting you to ask questions.
Moving right along.
I'm just like, literally, what would I say? What would be believed?
All right, people, it's voting.
I'm bored.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Who is this?
Who did this?
We're gonna find out.
Man, who is the evil? That's some real.
Quality! I just
One
like
of
I
us,
just said,
one of us.
quality!
That's so fucking good.
So
I did that today.
It's
Oh.
how
Did
you
it
were
haunt-
gonna fit in.
Did it haunt you?
You win. It's great. Welcome.
What conflict?
Welcome to the regular stream rotation. If you'll have us.
These are
No, no, I was in line for something once, and there were 12 people behind me, and I bumped into the screen and apologized to the screen. So So
But did anyone see?
Next.
the 12 people in line behind me.
Okay.
Yo.
For the one you like best.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh man.
These are the same picture. Hopefully they're the same picture. One of these
need
is
that
just
patch.
practical.
I need that patch IRL.
You
One
can
of
have
these is
that patch
pulling from the
IRL.
constant conversation of how dirty, like how much of an MVP Alfred must be to clean
Right?
anything of Batman.
Honestly.
I feel bad
And
for
now-
Alfred that he had to clean up Batman's costume after that thing with Black Canary on the rooftops while the people were burning to death because Batman was a jerk in that comic.
Oh my gosh, freaking Elseworld comics, man.
Frank Miller.
Ugh.
Likes to exert
Nice.
himself. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, check this out. Okay, choose your favorite.
Ooh. Nice. These are both so good.
I don't understand the only 8 years part.
Well, they're your opposite. So
What is the opposite of
obviously
only 8 years? They have exactly 8 years, or they have.
they have only 8 years.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
guys.
Nikki,
Now
Nikki,
it
I
gets
like your
real.
answer so
Pick your
much.
favorite.
Only 8. It sounds like a snob saying it. They have only 8 years. Ugh.
Yeah. Basically, that's it.
You know what? Can we just make an OSHA regulations? Oh, wait, we already tweeted.
We did already talk about that.
We're going to.
Hashtag
It's
September.
gonna happen.
Labor,
Yeah.
Labor Day.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow, that's it.
Alternatively,
Erica?
depending on when in the month Labor Day is,
Maybe.
it could be better to
August.
do it August, so it's right before Labor Day.
Yeah. Eric in chat says, ew, Frank Miller.
Oh my gosh, exactly.
Step right up to Riplash.
Labor Day is always the first Monday of
Final
September.
round to end
Yeah.
the
Or
round.
you're drafted.
Yeah, so
Dick.
we
Now
should
leave
probably
your
do it in August. That way it'll be like
3
less
separate
than 2 weeks
responses.
before
Pretty cool, huh? And
before
you know
Labor
what an
Day.
odd number of players means.
Oh, I should have known that it was
You'll be going
early in
against me.
September,
Crazy,
because
right?
sometimes Ava's birthday is Labor Day.
It's
Mm.
the 6th.
Yeah, this year. Ooh, do I say this? Do I?
I can't quickly Google the OSHA regulations answer to this question because I
Okay,
don't
this
know the
one-
language.
This one definitely isn't one I made, so this will be interesting. I was like, why is this in the thing?
I'm gonna rip off a joke I already made. And by rip off, I mean steal a joke that I've already made.
I don't even know if I. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm going
I
for
hope
it.
I have enough characters for this joke.
That's always nice.
I do. Wonderful.
And yeah. Include.
Did I
I
spell
know,
that
okay.
word correctly?
We'll
Doesn't
let you
matter.
know.
Can we restroom break after this round? Actually.
Shit.
Nikki.
I did not
Do you
spell
need
the
one?
word
Yeah.
correctly. I flipped. It's fine.
Nikki.
Yes.
That's something you always want to hear from your teacher. Did I spell this correctly?
I didn't. I screwed up a word. It's
Time's
fine.
running out.
I don't know if this joke's
You
gonna
teach me
stick,
English.
but I hope so.
I do.
Imagine that to be math teacher said, so what is a plus sign
Well,
mean?
David, no, that's what the math teacher says. Oops, I made a mistake on the addition,
Okay,
which
it's
is
threat
actually a good
time.
lesson. Nobody perfects anything, and that's okay. It's all right to misspell
3 words
things
that will get you out of
or be wrong
any
on math. You
speeding
just have to
tickets.
catch it if it matters.
Oh my god.
Oh, these are the same picture.
Look for your favorite.
That man is a cop. Yep.
Batman just like, look man, I own you.
Batman is a cop with somehow less restrictions.
Smitty, what?
Batman's a cop with more restraint.
How does she know what our topic was?
Wait,
Yeah.
what? How?
James hopes a certain je ne sais quoi.
Time to pick the one you like best.
Oh, that's why I got something that wasn't a custom question. It's not that we ran out of questions, it's that we have an odd number of people, so it made one where Schmitty would know the question and what it meant.
Oh, that's weird.
That's what they did.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Schmitty's limited.
That's
in his
definitely what
comedic
happened.
prowess.
That was actually really funny, Nicole.
Thanks.
I accept that defeat.
I misspelled certain. I flipped the A and the I.
So shit.
3 lessons
Yeah.
we learned today.
Oh shit, is not funny. It's funny. His jokes are apologize to furniture.
Oh no!
Apologize to furniture or die might need to be my new status.
But cool
actually.
the laughs to love might.
Well,
That's something like that lesson
Robin,
today,
have
though.
you looked at QMS in the last 24 hours?
I have not.
Okay, cool.
You know what? That's definitely gonna be my new
I mean, I
status.
can tell this is the evolution of To Live, To Laugh, Our Love, but I don't know what prompted it.
Okay.
Oh my god, I totally
please
didn't get that
The word-
earlier when I looked at it. And now that
We
I'm
haven't
seeing
done-
this joke, it makes so much sense.
We haven't done movie night in QMS for a little bit, so I suggested Nikki we change the name. And then we couldn't remember what I originally suggested, so I came up with that.
I see it. I see it.
Decisions.
Okay,
decisions.
I have
Choose
looked
your
at it.
favorite.
I now understand.
My other option is Quack Moi Po Swoblies. That's my other option, but
Yeah,
it's
we went
too
with
hard
the
to
one
come
you
up.
can say out loud without struggling theory, hopefully.
I thought cool.
Yeah, see?
Ah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
When I was looking at it, I could say it. Oh, yeah. Kuliv Malaf Love.
See,
Yeah, I
that
know.
that is actually
Take a deep
pronounceable.
breath and behold the final scores.
Quack Moi Swoblies. It's very pronounceable. It takes practice.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yes.
Jumped the line. Good job. All right.
Alright,
So-
We'll be
I
right
vote we
back.
do something else.
PowerPoint. 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 Sour
What?
joint. Bad weed. What?
All right.
Can we play that with not an even amount of people?
Play which one?
I mean,
PowerPoint?
PowerPoint.
Yeah,
Oh, that one?
we can because it rotates who does what.
Yeah, talking points we could play with an odd number of
Talking about
people.
what it's called.
I would love to play talking points. But we just
no,
would
we-
need to have I've said I would love to play it. My next
Mhm.
sentence was, but we need everybody's buy-in, because if you're not good to do a weird random monologue,
There's
if that's
we have also Robin and I have talked off air, so to speak, about this one. There is a little bit of concern of the lead-in to this one being so long. Most of this game is people waiting around, like from a streaming perspective, most of this game is the stream just watching us get ready and not actually the game. Which is
Oh, it
fine
is.
if you're the one playing it, not so fun if you're just watching. So maybe we should play one with a little bit less lead-in time. Blather
Oh,
Round,
Blather
on the
Round.
other hand, is a very, very quick and 99% game.
yeah.
We could do Blather
And
Round.
we're at 7. It has a max of 6, but with Smiley gone, Nicole, if you stepped out, then
Yep.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do
I
it.
could also step out of Blather Round because
No, wait.
Yeah.
no,
You're not allowed.
You're
You
always like, I will defer. And we're like, no, we invited you.
don't defer.
Oh, sorry.
If you hate this game, that's a different story.
Can I actually be the one to step out, because I really don't enjoy this game.
Okay.
Let's
well,
play
are
a
you
different
good?
game. Let's play a different game if we have multiple people that don't
No.
like it.
I'm just not the best.
Is there
at
like
it. Also, spelling is not my strong suit, so trying to spell things to get it correctly is just like, oh god.
All right. So before I switch party packs, because
Mhm.
it seems like what's about to happen,
Mhm.
what do we want to play then? I'm always up for split the room.
Split the room is good.
Let's do split the room.
The room.
Sophie, are you
Also-
familiar with split the room?
1 second. My microphone is like getting really. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, awesome.
Are you familiar
Uh,
with split the room?
I am not. No. What's it about?
Okay. So it's kind of rules-wise, it ends up being the inverse of Quiplash, where instead of trying to get everybody to agree on your answer and think it's the best, you want to have an answer that makes half of the people like your answer and half of them like the default answer that your answer is contrasted with.
Okay.
So it's really good as a chaser to Quiplash because it's a different spooky vibe. I did not mean to hit that. A different spooky vibe, while using some similar like thought things. Anyway, I conceptually like pairing them together because it feels like it's good to go after. Sorry for
Yeah, I like having
meandering.
making things that are very like, I don't know if conflicting. I don't think conflicting is the right word.
Contrasting, kind of. Oh, like in the
Contrary? No, not quite. That is difficult. What is the right word for this?
divisive.
Divisive.
It's an
Yeah.
interesting so the conceit of it is that you're proposing alternate realities. So that's the framing of it, and we'll let the intro play since we have people who are new to this.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy this. It's very thought-provoking in some cases. Very conversation. Yes, sure, that's a word. Conversation inducing.
Yes, let's.
Guys,
Yes.
Yeah.
all of our room codes so far have started with Y, conspiracy theory. We need to start.
I vote for it's random, and humans as pattern-seeking creatures tend to feel weird when things look like they're all happening the same, but part of true randomness is random similarity.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Join the party.
All right.
Nikki, can you see 2 princesses right now? We need this to confirm.
I actually see 0 princesses. She has wandered off somewhere.
Okay, so the system's broken entirely. Well, I guess we're all screwed.
I also don't see Haku. My cats are somewhere else.
All
Probably
right.
downstairs napping. Statistically.
Did you feed them?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I ninja fed them in between games.
Is it calculus?
It's calculus. It's just calculus.
Okay. Okay.
Those are just
the parentheses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you just have a list of like words that start with CA that you can use at any given
He
time?
just has a dictionary open in front of him.
Nope.
And
I am
he has
actually running out
highlighted
of
everything in the dictionary from the CA on.
I am just genuinely running out of them. There's none. All the other good ones are too long.
Oh my goodness.
I've literally made them up on the spot. That's why I didn't do cactus originally.
Do we need to crowdsource you some more CA jokes?
No, because that's like ghostwriting, and as a rapper, I can't.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Nice.
Like, as there are very few things I take seriously, like my ability to kind of be funny.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
We love
who
a
are
creative with
we-
integrity.
Appreciate that.
Okay, we are still missing Sophie and.
You're missing you too.
Oh shoot.
Why can I
Oh
not?
no, you're there.
Why can I not think? Oh, because it's 8. We're just missing you, Sophie. Okay.
1 second.
For some reason, I was looking at this and going, "That's clearly 7 slots, right?" No.
Join us.
Oh, it might be hard to split the room with 7 of us.
No, yes, it'll be hard to split the room, but the audience vote also will come
true.
into play.
True.
The thing is that like the ratios won't be quite as good, but everyone will have that same problem, and so it works out.
Join the party.
All right. You all right, Sophie?
Uh-oh.
Did we lose one?
Sophie!
Matrix has her.
They, them. As
Join
them.
us.
There, them.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh no!
Signal draft.
Uh-oh.
Do any of y'all remember Oh No, Mr. Bill?
Join us.
That
No.
claymation thing? I forgot what channel. I think it was on MTV or something. It was
Oh.
just claymation.
There was
like,
a lot of claymation back
ridiculousness.
in the day.
There's room for more.
That's ominous.
Yeah, this cat's
Well-
kind of freaking me out. He's so mad.
The cat is
he's no nonsense.
fun in a strange, dark way.
Join
Spooky
the
way.
party.
I love
He-
him.
Right. I know they were having internet issues. So give it like another minute or so, and then we'll go ahead and start. If they're able to pop back
Join
in,
us.
then great.
I could use a bathroom break anyway, so.
All right,
I will-
slip.
we'll be
Anyone
right
needs to do that?
Maybe y'all can help me figure out what cartoon style he reminds me the most of, because I continually, every time we play this, I'm just like, can't be Powerpuff Girls.
Join
This is
us.
like,
No.
Mm,
I
Red
get
and
Ren,
Teddy.
I get Ren and Stimpy vibes, but Ren and Stimpy didn't have that.
Okay, I know why you're thinking
declining-
Powerpuff Girls though, because no, the art style's totally different, but he looks like he
Villain.
moves like their dad.
Yeah, it's the suit. I think
Yeah.
I get Ed and Eddie vibes, especially from how his eyes
Oh,
and
yeah?
brow are done. Because we also don't see a lot of adults or any adults on Ed and Eddie, and so like if they animated an adult, like I
Join
could
the
see them
party.
looking like this. His brows are so furrowed that they unibrowed, and that's impressive. I wish I could furrow my brow to that extent.
All right, Sophie says they've been disconnected. Go on without
Join
me.
us.
Tell
Oh,
the stream I
no.
love and support them, and that apologizing to chairs is valid.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
I like Sophie.
Apologize to
That's
furniture
pretty
or
great.
die is amazing.
Oh, question. Oh, Eric, for Erica. Erica, have you ever
Yes.
read the behind-the-scenes storyboard notes that Frank Miller has? Dude has enough
don't
thirst
want
for
to.
2D women he could drink the Pacific Ocean dry.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't want to. Like, when he reimagined Catwoman as, like, a dominatrix the first time and then a prostitute the second time, I was like, it's already clear what he thinks about certain
Mhm.
women. So it was like,
Join
No.
us.
I think Kelly was his only good female character, the Kelly Robin, and even then it was like, what
See,
did
the bad
she
thing
do?
about that.
What did
I'm a
she
big
do,
Bat-
honestly? What was she doing?
What's the bad thing about that? I'm a big Batman fan, and you just name drop someone I have no idea about.
Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly is the only canonic girl Robin, because for some reason nobody thinks Stephanie Brown should have been the first girl
Carrie
Robin.
Kelly. Yeah, okay. Carrie
Yeah.
Kelly. Nah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like she was not super great as a Robin. I don't know. I didn't read all of it because it was just.
Anytime they
I got
write a
annoyed
girl,
with him.
anytime anyone writes a girl Robin, they write them so that the girl Robin is shit at their job. It's a very bad thing.
I don't think Kelly was bad at her job. It's just
Oh.
that Frank Miller's work was so focused on what if Batman
Join
was
us.
a degenerate old aging man. Like, it was just feeding all of the fans that were becoming aging men, and it was like, I just don't remember anything that Kelly actually did that was important to the plot.
Robin, are we
period.
starting?
There's room for more.
We are waiting
Someone,
for you to.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm ready.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Okay, so if everyone's
I
in,
missed
it's
that.
been
I
long
was
enough
like,
that
what
you'll
is
probably
going-
have to refresh your browser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so do that, and then
Ready.
we will start. Okay.
Get ready for the rumble.
Time.
Meow. Do not be
Yeah,
scared.
Yeah.
I am here to guide
Yeah.
you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind.
All
You
right.
will
Does
build
everyone
strange
know
and
how?
complex
Amanda,
worlds
I don't
using
remember if
only
you've done
your
this with us
imagination.
before.
No, we didn't do this one last time.
A hypothetical situation
Is it like
using
cow and
one
chicken? Is that
prompt
what I'm
will be
thinking about?
transmitted to your
Ooh.
device, like this one. Ads
It might
before
be cow and
online
chicken.
videos
It
have
might
been
be.
banished. In
Those
the
Now
sounds-
you have
are
me thinking about all
15-second
the
videos
cartoons
of
that
this. They are not skippable.
like Cartoon
Is life
Network.
better?
I
Yeah.
didn't
Infinite possibilities you
understand
could write in to complete this scenario.
shows that didn't have ontological inertia. I fundamentally
Choose
didn't
wisely, though,
understand
because
them.
everybody else will then answer
And
yes or no,
They were,
and you will earn more
depending on the
points if
episode,
you
they were this
split the
weird
room.
mix of like
Setting
stressing
it
or
up.
cathartic, like
For those
depending
of
on
you
the
in
end
audience,
situation
you will be
was.
competing as one
Like
player.
Courage
Your
the
answers will be
Cowardly
determined
Dog
by a
was a
majority
weird
vote.
one
Yes,
because I'd be
the
like,
nebulous void.
everyone is
Democracy
dead.
will
There's
hold.
no coming back for
At the
this.
end of the
They're
game, the
in
person who creates
the
most
next
divisive
episode.
dimensions
All right.
will win.
Okay then.
Got it?
I
Good.
guess.
Now let's
Okay.
begin.
How would you feel about like sitcoms where basically by the end of the show everything's back to
Imagine a
normal?
world that's
I
only
hate
limited by your
sitcoms.
imagination.
Okay, cool.
That
We're in the
may
same
seem
zone.
small,
But the
then
reason
whoa,
that I hate
because
sitcoms
we're
is
about
because
to
they use
split the room.
it is too common of a
Okay, it's
lying
time to build some strange
uh
worlds.
like the miscommunication trope where people lie for like no reason other than they're in a sitcom. I
Yeah.
can't stand it. It stresses me out. The shape of that thing stresses me out so much that I did not finish Ratatouille and I never will. Yeah, I liked like the Disney Channel ones. Like I liked Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I love that one. Because that one like actually had continuity. Like their basic situation didn't change, but if something had happened to them, they might refer to it later as having happened to them.
Mhm.
So I don't like, so in that sense, the few sitcoms that I liked, they had some continuity and people grew and changed. But like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or Courage the Cowardly Dog, those were the two big ones where I have memories of like, I was like, oh no, how are they going to get out of Billy being trapped in a box forever and Mandy doesn't know where he is, doesn't seem to care, and literally no one's gonna get him. Oh, next episode.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy actually is really close to this style, maybe. So that's really, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's the whole. There's no continuity to it.
Yeah, and
Now,
I
Pipe presents
hadn't.
the lie reactor.
I didn't.
Did you also not like
Look,
Scooby Doo?
no.
Someone is lying. You involuntarily do
I didn't.
this.
I didn't really
You
like
just
Scooby Doo.
got
I
an
loved the
invitation to high school
movies.
reunion.
I didn't
Oh,
like
okay.
the show.
I was gonna say I thought you liked Scooby Doo, but that makes sense. Just like in the
Nah,
movies.
I love.
Because I remember
movies. I didn't
watching
like
them
the
with
show
you,
yet.
but it probably was
And
just
when I
the movies.
say the movies, I mean the two ones I owned on VHS, which were Zombie Island and Ghoul School.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, I thought
School was
thought
so good though.
Ghoul School is amazing.
I think that's what I like about a lot of the animated shows now.
Mhm.
I have a 2-year-old, so I often get sucked into her cartoons. I put stuff on for her to watch,
The longer it takes for you
um,
to answer, the
like
more bonus points you
the
get.
Tangled animated series.
Mm-hmm.
That has a really great
Feast your
storyline
eyes
through
on
all of the, I think
the
it's like
client.
2 or 3 seasons, and there's like
You
one
can hire an
overarching
audience.
plot,
The
but there's
money,
also like
but
in
your
each
only
episode
client will
goals that are
be
being
this
reached, but it doesn't
You have to
it
publicly
doesn't
endorse
like
them as part of your
reset
job.
at every
Do you work
episode.
here for at
Mhm.
least
And
$2?
then
Someone is
Hilda
targeting.
just came out on Netflix. I think I like that more than my daughter does. It's very cute. But a lot of the shows that we watch have that overarching storyline.
I
Mm-hmm.
think I know who made this answer.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
liked-
somebody is targeting either David or Erica or both.
Oh right,
Yeah,
I was like
I
somebody
liked-
is targeting us.
I liked.
Who is Zack Snyder?
I
Oh no.
I
Hey,
liked
do you know that?
Codename
have
Kiss
answer.
Next Door.
Bad person in comic writing.
Holy shit,
basically
that
my-
worked.
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah,
I usually
This
suck at this
scenario
game.
is called
yeah, I
Gesundheit
liked Codename
Fright.
Kids Next Door. Well, I think now that I'm thinking,
Every
and I
time you
hadn't
hear
put this
bless you,
together
you
before, I think part of the
involuntarily
problem
react
is
by doing this.
I,
You're
until
about to
age
sneeze while
like
your wife gives birth.
10 or
You
11,
sprint out of the
I
room.
basically wasn't allowed to watch any TV shows other than Flintstones, Jetsons, and Babylon 5. So then when I suddenly had access to more cartoons, I didn't know what to do with this category of doesn't have an ongoing narrative and doesn't have the kind of ontological inertia that Flintstones and Jetsons do. Because as far as I remember, they, like, yeah, there's a status quo, but you don't, like, it doesn't, it's not, oh no, they're dead, what are they going to do in the next episode? So when I started encountering shows that had plots like that, I didn't know what to do, or I
Up
didn't
next is
understand narratively how
Justice
they were a
Can See.
thing. They were very confusing. I would, like,
You've been
hunt
accused of a
and
crime
try
you
and,
didn't
like,
commit. A pro
there
bono
weren't
lawyer
wikis
reaches
yet
out to
that I knew
represent you.
about, at
This
least,
individual
and
is
so
intelligent and has a
I
lot of
would be just like,
experience.
well,
However,
I
you just
must
so
have
happen to
missed
be
something.
this.
I must
Do
have
you let
missed
this
the
person
episode
represent you?
that explains how they get out of the situation they were in the last episode, because there's no way that this episode is the next one. And I just didn't know what to do with them, basically. It's just, I couldn't imagine that there wasn't some way in the show that they had continuity. I just couldn't conceptualize that. So anyway, weird quirk of my
It sounds
brain.
like a
and
Disney
TV
movie.
shows. All right.
This sounds like a Disney movie from like 2007.
2002,
Oh,
and yes.
Specific.
Okay, fine.
I'm at-
2002.
I do like that you get a time bonus because if people are
time
taking a
for
long time to vote, it means they're
Intimate crescendos.
conflicted.
Mhm.
And I
Or
appreciate that
distracted,
attention
but
to
yeah.
detail.
During sex,
Yeah, but
you
I
keep
appreciate that
yourself
attention
from
to
shouting
detail.
This.
Oh,
Your
God.
partner partner is not a friend. Do you wear a mask to muffle the sound?
Wait, that's the
What
okay.
mask would muffle that? You're shouting.
What mask would muffle that?
I'm not comfortable wearing whatever. I'm claustrophobic. I'm not comfortable wearing whatever mask would be heavy enough to actually usefully muffle that.
No ball gag in your future.
An
No.
N95 ought to
I
do the
do
trick.
not like.
That was
Embrace it.
But I hit yes, I
Embrace
hit
the
no.
taco. Oh, that was so wrong. I'm so sorry.
wow.
Oh no. That was like.
Oh, sorry. Zack Schneider is a
Use
director.
your
Yeah.
head.
Oh, that was
Sorry, man.
long.
80% chance that getting hit in the head with a cinder block will
Mm,
savant at this activity.
Nah.
Do you have someone
Why?
to help you?
Oh God.
Jackbox, why do you have ableist questions?
Or just very weird, tropey questions.
I would honestly have someone throw a cinder block on my head just for science. So
Oh
What?
no.
Just anyway, just for any reason.
yeah.
Does savant mean something other than what I think it means?
No.
So no, it's
We'll explain later.
I thought savant was it would
Savant
make
is
you
someone.
better at it.
To call
Wait, it'll make you like
The
super good at a thing.
a new
Okay.
social media movement encourages
Let
people to post
let's
a video of
explain
themselves.
later.
Yeah,
It's
I
complicated.
understand that the word savant has like
To
oh
raise
my
my
awareness
God.
of
Yeah.
hepatitis B. It is well
Oh
known
my
to
God.
support this.
Oh my god.
Do you participate?
Oh goodness.
Lordy.
You know, I applaud the synergy with the thing that in this hypothetical we're raising awareness for. That's really nice.
I need to actually look up what the OSHA guidelines
you're gonna
are
be
now,
pegging.
though. To be like, wait a minute, what am I violating?
No, it tells you you're violating
darn.
the 1 for the 5-second rule.
I thought that was going to be more of a controversial
you know, the OSHA guideline that is the 5-second rule. You know,
that
like how
was
that's
that
an
was
OSHA
the
guideline.
hyperbole I was making. Yes.
No, Nikki, like, sure you're raising awareness, but you're gonna have to pay for the violation, so you might as well just pay the organization.
Well, except.
We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario.
Yeah, this is one Jackbox game that I desperately want the ability to make custom questions for, both because it would be so funny, and also because then we could kind of screen our questions the way we do in Jackbox. Or not in Jackbox, in Quiplash.
Quiplash.
Yeah.
Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Oops. My
What?
device turned
I
on.
already hate this. Aww.
No.
I do like. I really love the variety in art that this cat goes through in this game. I appreciate that.
Too.
There's so much to that.
I don't like this question.
I love my question. Hey, Amanda, I have a question. How tall are you?
Uh-oh. Don't answer, it's a trap.
I'm average height, but I'm not going to give you a specific number.
Okay,
Ooh.
alright. Okay. Thanks.
Shut
Oh,
up. Did you
no.
get the we don't get the same questions in this one.
We do. We
no,
do.
we can, yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
this
okay,
is the
so
part,
this
this
is
is
the
the half.
round.
Same
The
question.
one where multiple people can get
Your
this.
forever home.
So multiple
You're down
people
to
are
two
picking.
options. One has doorways that are only 5 feet
Most
tall,
people will
and
have
the other
proposed
has
options.
this.
Yeah.
Which apartment flaw do you settle for?
So the first half we don't get overlapping prompts, the second half we do.
No doors at all. Are we climbing through windows?
No doors, only void link portals.
Oh, and this is San Francisco.
I could not deal with
It's
that.
It's just a bunch of Valheim portals.
My back. was
Yeah,
hurt.
literally, it's just Valheim.
You didn't see that?
Well, that one was my question,
My back would hurt all
which
the
is
time.
why I thought maybe if I was really tall, I probably would choose no doors at
Oh,
all.
true. Whoa.
Mhm.
My poor cats.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
But it doesn't have to
Oh,
be the prickly side of Velcro. It could be the soft side that their little claws would stick to.
But what are the odds?
You just earned some bonus points.
Since it's Velcro, I'm assuming that the Velcro walls are alternating strips.
Yes, they
That's-
are. Every foot's a different texture.
Well, I
Yeah.
hate that now, and I regret voting for it.
If I had clarified that in advance, would you have voted for the other one?
Yes.
Well, that's now I know to clarify.
Wait, did we
there was
all
no-
answer
y'all
this
all
question?
picked
No,
Velcro.
we did not all answer this
Well,
question.
half of us.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
I like that you guys missed each other's guess.
Moving on. You catch Santa Claus. Finally,
God.
he needs to
Interesting.
keep his existence a secret, so he
Okay,
offers
Batman.
you a bribe to keep
So far,
quiet.
so good.
He'll either grant you the ability to
Man.
identify people
Is it
I
really
hate this
protection?
question so much.
Which power do you accept from Santa?
I appreciate a what do you want more, not what do you want to avoid. So that's nice.
Yeah, I want something for myself. I don't want to
The important
identify things
thing
for
is that
other
you captured
people.
Santa.
I don't want to be Batman.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Ah,
don't want to be
dang.
Batman.
Can you loophole
I'll
by
be the
looking in a
I'll be the
mirror?
Batman for the both of us.
I
You
don't
just call
know.
me up when it happens. I'll be like, yes.
I know.
Why would I be Batman? I am Robin. Like I'm covered. Covered.
That's fair.
This. I wish I had it. I wish I was like shouting out David though. That was a perfect one for him.
Yeah.
Oh, shut.
How did that work?
I don't know.
Let's
Guys,
switch
I'm
things
doing
up.
really bad answers. How
You
is this
die and
working?
become a ghost. You can either haunt the Newark airport or this spot. Which location do you haunt?
Whichever
Trump
one's
Tower.
in New Jersey.
Washington Monument. Not anymore.
I don't know where the Newark airport is or
It's
what
in
it
Newark.
is.
It's in
It's in
Newark.
I don't know where
It's in
Newark
Jer-
is.
It's in New
That's
Jersey.
New
fine.
Jersey.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know where. Ah. Okay.
Newark, New Jersey. Trust me, you don't want to go there.
That's fair.
you don't. You really fucking don't.
Huh?
Jersey's
Oh
not.
man.
Oh, still,
Oh, no.
still beats New Jersey.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the
This
Newark
one's
airport
pretty equal.
has bathrooms, so
New Jersey and a porta potty.
least-
Same. It's the same thing.
Newark airplanes, you have more room than in a porta potty.
It all comes down to this.
Haunt, more people to haunt, multiple at a time. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, at man.
Way to go!
Why is he licking it?
Why not?
because he's a cat.
It's a him.
I know.
All right, I think we have time for one more round, and then we will conclude.
Then we'll close up the
I am
stream.
apparently a controversy genius.
Meow. Do not be
I like
scared.
his
I'm
meow.
here to guide you as we
Meow.
explore the deepest recesses of your mind.
All right.
You will
At least
consider this. Would you rather
Quiplash
get a
knows
score
when
where
you've
nobody
played
asked,
twice
would you
and
rather
don't need the
question?
tutorial.
Or
I
would
wish
you
Split the
rather
Room knew.
Split the room.
Like I
What's
said,
also-
same players.
Complete
This is
the
from
It might be
an-
because it's an
sent to
older
your
version.
device.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but older Quiplash also knew.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Ah.
Oh no, I need to make this controversial, not one-sided. Oh, actually. Oh, who was that? Oh no, that was the game!
They gotcha.
I was tricked!
I'm hoping for my answer that I'm gonna catch just enough people that are like, "Oh, gross," and just enough people that are like, "Ooh."
Yes,
You like the
exactly.
premise of the game?
No, with my prompt.
Oh my god, I have enough for it.
Oh my god, anime cat.
Roar.
I
Get
felt
ready
that.
for
Roar.
working on commission.
I wake up in the morning.
You're a real estate agent showing a lovely young couple around a house. When you open a closet, you find this. in it.
Ooh,
The couple didn't see
that's
it. They
exciting.
want the house. Do you sell it to them?
Yes.
Yeah, get that coin.
Get that coin, it's not your problem.
They didn't notice. As long as honestly, you get them to buy it, and like, you'll say some hooligans must have broken and put it there. You don't. They didn't see shit. You didn't see shit. Walk away making
I mean,
bank,
also,
homie.
Oh wow.
Here's where we
Wow,
do
that
not
was a
be
bad
participating
trap,
in-
huh? I did a bad
Well,
job on
apparently
that one.
None of us care if we're condemning
Yeah,
the people
they
that are
didn't
moving to the
notice.
house
Makes
to being
sense, homie.
haunted.
Do it for the art. You're helping out your best friend in a performance art piece at the Met. Your role consists of stroking the cheeks of every museum visitor and whispering, "I crave you." Within the first hour,
No.
this person-
Can the snacks
You go through
can the finger food snacks be guests in this situation?
Okay.
I want to
if
do
the
it regardless of who is there.
It depends on what the performance art is.
Let's just think
Um,
about what you're doing though.
Well, but
Given-
see, that's
given-
contextual.
Given my stance on one of my managers,
CA.
Which was the aim. Which was the aim, honestly.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
If I could vote though. Yeah.
I did say yes. I did. Cause to say no would be untruthful.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Oh,
nope.
was that legit targeted, Eric?
Yes,
one's
it was.
I hate you so
All of my
much.
answers have been targeted. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh my
Ruthless.
God.
That isn't
Wait,
how
what?
to play this game, though, to be fair.
Last night,
Hello?
she sleepwalked into your
Oh
room,
no.
looked you
Why
straight
was
in the
she
eye and
here?
said, "This."
Yeah.
Interesting.
no.
Up at breakfast.
Interesting.
Did you bring it up at breakfast?
No, I just. take
Yeah.
my phone
No,
when I
why
see
do
it.
you? Okay,
Yes,
all
I
right.
do.
So, one of the podcasts I listen to, one of
Oh, this
the
was a good one.
hosts has a rule that I think is a pretty good, very practical rule. You only have to listen to the dreams of someone that you're sleeping with. I would add, or that you're in a QPP with, but whatever. The general level of intimacy. Anybody else, you don't. They don't actually want to hear your dreams, and you don't need to feel obligated to hear theirs. And I feel like this firmly is covered by that rule. Don't do it.
On a related note, if anybody wants to hear the dream about the time that I dreamed about being a spaghetti pirate, I can tell you that later.
I would like to hear that, please. I need to hear every single freaking detail.
And I've had the impulse to do this thing too, so I understand, but if your only comment on a thing is, oh, at first I thought you were saying this word, but then I realized you were saying this word. Whoever it is that just said the thing they said, they don't need that.
Wait, what? I didn't understand your example.
So someone will have
I love Sophie.
Posted something, written something, whatever, and
it really is.
And there will be a comment that says a comment that basically where it's nothing more than someone saying that they originally misread whatever the person wrote.
Those comments are incredibly funny a lot of times, though. I love those comments. I live for those comments.
Man, I do not like them.
I don't get this joke.
I feel bad that Sophie's not here for this.
If we don't already have a rapport, I don't.
If it's somebody I have a rapport with, it's not as funny to me. I love strangers misreading things and then realizing. Okay, but that's...
I see it, because of the bits of Twitter that I'm in, I see it happen a lot to people where it's then used to misunderstand what the person meant and then get mad at them.
See, as always, not always, as a lot of times, the problem is Twitter. Where I see it happen is Facebook groups where you are literally interacting and your comment does not go into the void and is part of a conversation and is very funny.
No, that's different. I'm not talking about it's part of a conversation. I'm saying where literally your only contribution is to say that you misread their thing.
Well, no, that is what happens is a thread of the conversation on the post is I misread Spooter as Spider. That's hilarious because then you get 30 people that are all like, me! And it becomes very funny. And sometimes whole entire memes and Wild Green memes are based off of this. And other times, Wild Green memes changes their thing to be Wild Green something or other. And then people are like, I thought it said that the whole time. And it's hilarious. And it becomes the joke for a while. And it's awesome. So it really depends on platform and context, basically.
I need context for this. One, Nicole.
What? For Wild Green memes? Or
search for Drop Canadian Nickels.
I couldn't figure out what was going on in the prompt.
Oh, Robin, sorry.
I don't understand.
Searching for Canadian Nickels.
It's you have to be outside of a building for an hour, and I was trying to think what would be a very annoying thing to have to do when you know they're probably not going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
That was maybe too many layers.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit too.
You greatly increase your chance of this. Do you start?
I'm in high energy, low brain mode. If you could not tell.
That seems like a small price to pay for waterproofness.
Okay, but what are the medical effects of waterproofness? Is being waterproof a desirable outcome for a human body?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that
clean if you're waterproof.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that the social dependence on cell phones and also the fact that cell phones are not waterproof has limited my ability to just stand in downpouring rain, and I'm so sad and it makes me so upset. I miss doing that, so I would do that anyway, and I did that a lot before smartphones became a
we
thing
stand at the
and
moment.
society assumed you would be
Put your
reachable.
phone in a Ziploc bag.
The thing with showering
Yeah.
though is that like and like bathing is that like you're not getting clean does not mean absorbing the water into your skin. It's gonna
Well,
it falls off. I mean like that's
not
a secondary
technically
that is-
true.
I mean,
It
I mean,
does.
but that's
Skip,
not
please, Robin.
like
Skip tutorial.
Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Like, I mean, you don't absorb all the water.
exactly, but like
But you
also
do
the
absorb
primary
water.
functioning of of bathing isn't to absorb the water. So like it
Right.
doesn't you
Right.
still wouldn't defeat the purpose. You could be waterproof and not.
Like
and
you
still,
can
like,
you can stick waterproof clothing in a washer to clean it. Like that works. You don't. It's a little bit less efficient than maybe like just rinsing it off with a hose real quick, but it's possible.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy. This is easy. Let me just
They
reiterate.
call me Fruitmaster 27.
I feel like I just made a reference that might be too old for this chat, and now I'm like, oh no. Or at least too old for maybe 2 people in this chat.
They call me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Your movie studio has run out of bankable superheroes, and you need.
Wow.
It's like it knows.
Or this superhero. Which new
Captain Hair?
superhero movie do you fund?
Oh fuck! I'm upset that I didn't think of that joke.
Ooh.
Instant
my
vote!
God.
Instant vote!
Yeah. Where's? You mean the one I have a poster of? Big fan. Big fan.
Wow, that was too good of an answer.
Interesting. This is good. Okay, this is good. This is a genuine. Okay.
As a pianist, I would love me some small feet.
Rachmaninoff has entered the chat.
Probably both make millions.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the points.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay, but then you're gonna spend the whole time thinking about how they're definitely not Zack Snyder. Like,
That is their power, and that is a power.
but it means that
I
you
have
are
that power.
thinking about the absence of Zack Snyder, and I forgot. to
Thank
vote.
you.
Nice.
Honestly, I made that, and then I just lucked out that you were the one I had to guess for. If I had to like guess ahead of time and then do it, I still would have done
You
that.
wake up
Yeah.
naked in the middle of a desert. There are 2 items beside you: a pineapple and this. You can only take one. Which do you choose?
Rubber duck.
Please be clothes. Please be clothes.
Rubber duck.
A pen.
Ben! Pineapple Ben!
I have pineapple. Oh,
I have a pen.
pen pineapple.
I have pineapple.
Okay, you're in the desert.
Pineapple
Why are
pen.
people taking the one that doesn't feed you?
Pineapple
This
pen.
is a genuine question.
Pineapple Ben. I don't know.
Because
Thank
I
you
don't know.
Okay, all right.
for your service.
Go back.
As soon as this stream ends, I'm gonna go watch that video on repeat for about 10 minutes.
As somoone who like, I'm one of the sensitive people who like,
wow.
have to be wearing clothes at all times, kind of thing.
Boom.
Honestly,
What?
like, I like Nickelback just a little
I
bit.
know, but usually the general consensus is people don't, so I was hoping.
I'm not totally sure if I've actually listened to their music or not.
You have.
You have if you walked through any
I would
store
so-
ever.
Well, then I don't know which ones they are.
Look at
So
this
fine,
photograph.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh. Well, this is an insta vote, is the thing.
I'm dead.
Nice. Oh, wow.
I would honestly, if anything
Oh,
was
stop.
actually gonna go on my headstone, it would be the. Oh god damn it, never mind. A better option has entered the chat. But I would still put I am dead.
Nice.
on my gravestone. Oh, that's
Cool.
so good.
That one's great because,
This
like,
is
it's great, but
how
also
you-
you hit the not comfortable with a swear word on the tombstone crowd, and I just need that to be a 50-50.
Right.
Great.
This is how you remind me of what I did.
Congratulations. All right.
Nice.
Nickelback makes me feel
All
weird.
right, there isn't time to play another thing. There also is a couple minutes left, technically, in the stream.
I have a pen. I have a knife.
Would we be allowed to watch the Pineapple Pen?
I don't.
In copyright? I feel like
I think streaming a YouTube video is
We're
a
not-
weird. We can just link the YouTube video on our posts. Like with the, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that actually.
Yeah,
oh,
we'll
this
link
won't
it.
let
Oh,
me.
you guys could.
I don't want this taken down for a copyright strike.
Yeah, that would be
If-
sad. Well,
that would
is that
be
copyrighted?
weird. I don't know. I don't want to find out the hard way.
That's fair.
We can just reference it a bunch.
Yeah, you know.
Or we can just recite it as a group.
But I think I'll let the credits and the fun music play, and we can say like, "Hello, I hope everyone's had a good month."
No.
I hope someone had a good month. I did not have. a good month.
Pineapple Pen is not in the options that I have to share to Twitter.
Okay.
That's
Aw.
fine. Gonna tweet this anyway.
I have a pen.
Oh no. Interestingly, CA, you also got the most downvotes on whether people liked your scenarios.
You know what? I'm okay with that because I still won. I'm perfectly okay with that.
Are we
You know,
playing one
somehow
more?
that-
Robin, are we playing one more or are we calling it? Because we need to decide
No,
now.
I thought we were, given how much time it takes, I was thinking we were calling it and like.
Okay, then let's call it.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with us. And we will be back next month. We do this the last Saturday of every month, and come join us then, or check out either
In the
our
meantime, you
stuff
can
or
check out
any
our
of the
podcast.
check out our podcast or check out the links to any of our guests' creative art. Thank you.